Hey, good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing? Let's see where we go today. This week we'll be starting our Pathfinders Intuition program again. I was off last week, so we didn't have a session, but this week we'll be talking more about your intuition and how to identify it. I'm going to spend the rest of February talking about how to identify it. Okay, so that's going to start this week. On the 20th, next week, I will be doing a class about soulmate contracts so you can identify them. I have a cool class prepared for you about your Chiron and the Chiron of the person you're dealing with and how to understand the soul contract you're in. So there's a link below if you want to jump onto that. So please do. That's going to be happening on the 20th, right as Mars and Venus are conjunct in Aquarius. I was going to say in conjunction. That's right. That's correct. But it sounds like in conjunct, which is another thing entirely. You don't need to know about that right now. But let's see where we're going. Stay focused. Oops, sorry. Don't hit the camera. Ascending the mountain. All right, fair enough. Unknown territory. So over the weekend, I did a full zodiac reading about what you don't see coming. A lot of the signs, if you want to go back and check that out, there's a link right here. A lot of the signs got some sudden shifts, some sudden changes. And it's like your job just to stay focused, stay on the path. There's a lot swirling around you. I feel like it was the final part of that reading where I was talking about, this was for everybody, where the path is straightforward. You know where the path is, but everybody around you is like trying to like take a hunk out of you, or like birds. There's a lot of people around you who are trying to distract you. I don't feel like they're doing it on purpose or for nefarious reasons, but a lot of people around you right now may be very focused on themselves and not seeing how they need other people to like pay attention to them. Okay. They need other people to do things for them. They need other people to see them. They need other people to be a witness. And it's like your job as a leader, a healer, a teacher is really to stay focused, right? You're giving people the attention they need in terms of in relationship to the relationship. So if you have someone who's sort of an acquaintance and they're demanding a ton of attention, you may not be available for that. If you have a spouse that needs a ton of attention, that's a different level of commitment that you've made. If you have someone who's a potential spouse, that's a different level of commitment. A friend, a boss, whatever it is, people are kind of like outside the bounds of their relationship with you. I feel like people are pulling you into different relationship paradigms that maybe you do want to be in or you don't want to be in. And I think you have to make some decisions or choices. All right. There's lots of confusion right now with people. And those of us on the spiritual path need to be the rock. We need to be the one who takes one step at a time. We are getting into unknown territory as I'm doing this reading for you. It is the new moon in Aquarius. It's happening right as I'm doing this reading on Friday. So there's a lot of change, transformation. Aquarian energy is very much about innovation and innovating oneself. And so when we do that, we're definitely in unknown territory. It's part of life. There's no such thing really as going along on the same path without it impacting you. There's no such thing anymore as having people in your life that don't impact you at all. No such thing. We are definitely moving just into some unknown territory. So you got to be mindful of who you allow in your circle, and also how you allow who you allow yourself to pay attention to. Okay. Page of Swords. Lots of messages coming through, kind of confusing. The Seven of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Hermit. Oh yeah. Look at this. I got this in the weekend reading too. You know that there's some things coming along the path here that are going to push people into unknown territory. You know it. Queen of Swords, the World, the Knight of Wands. There's a lot of passion coming in terms of where you're going. I really like this because I really like the Knight of Wands. I know it's Sagittarian energy, and of course I'm a Sag, so but I feel like I'm gonna kind of make this a collective. This is absolutely a collective reading, but I'm gonna make this a collective energy of enjoying the unknown territory. I feel like those of us on the spiritual path, you get used to having unknown territory. And even now, I think as we get into the 2024, which is going to have a lot of chaos to it, it really will, you're going to be able to see how to ride the wave rather than get swamped by it. Okay. What's this situation here? Okay. Yup. The Emperor, Five of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Wow. All right. I've been seeing this for quite a long time, that the divine masculine or the masculine energy, not maybe the wounded masculine. Okay, thank you. The wounded masculine on this planet is going to be undergoing some serious upheaval in terms of financial stability and not knowing where to go next. Okay, so this is really about us kind of guiding. A spiritual path person is really guiding people. Anybody who's too focused on their 3D life, it's our job to really shine the light on the spiritual path. And people don't have to do it, right? Like, people decide whether they are going forward or going backward, right? They have their own choices to make. But this definitely feels to me like the masculine is having some challenges in the 3D world. We've been seeing that for quite a long time, right? Patriarchy and all of that. We've been seeing that for a long time. And they don't know what the next step is. This is kind of a powerless feeling, but you're not without power, dudes, okay? Because what you need to do is feel your feelings. That's something that the masculine has been resisting doing for a long time. In order to get out of this struggle, this seemingly feeling of victimhood that they may have, they have to feel their feelings. That is the path forward. There's no such thing as being untethered to those feelings. They have to feel their feelings. Judgment, Three of Pentacles, the High Priestess, there's Divine Feminine, the Moon, Queen of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like I'm talking to a group of you who are helping someone build a new thing in 3D that's based on a spiritual connection. Some of you are building a business with this person. Some of you are building a relationship with this person, or both, okay? But it's very obvious very soon that this takes a different shape, that this business or this project that you're doing with this person is about to take a different shape, because that person needs to feel their feelings. So all of y'all who are dealing with a divine masculine, who have resisted their feelings, suddenly it's like they don't have a choice. This can also be for you internally, for all of y'all who have either been successful in the 3D world and all of a sudden aren't anymore, or you're having some kind of issue with how the world is working right now. Your job is to feel your feelings. I'm going to go deeper into that, okay? Because I'm seeing the Moon and the Queen of Cups. She is looking right at the moon, and it's almost like a foreign thing. It's like it's so different. It's like I can't quite grasp it. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. The moon is very elusive. The moon energy is very elusive. Cancerian energy. It's like, how do I make these two things work together? Again, how can I make my 3D life and my 5D life work together again? Some of you have to build something new. Some of you have to do something new. So this is Judgment and the Three of Pentacles. Some of you have to, build your spiritual business or build your meditation practice. I've talked a lot about that. We have Saturn and Pisces. So Saturn is the energy of doing the work, and Pisces is about your spiritual connection. Some of you have been kind of paying lip service to that spiritual connection. And also this has to do with intuition, about sharpening your intuition. Feel your feelings. Your feelings are the gateway to intuition. So let's see here. I have the High Priestess, which is about the Moon, which is a lot about secrecy. It's a lot about holding information inside, or a knowing, a real knowing. What is this real knowing about? Ten of Swords, Ace of Cups, Five of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Wands, Knight of Swords. Okay, some of you who have been in situations where you're waiting, another person making a choice or something like that, either to give you a job, offer you a job, or offer you love or something like that, you have a knowing that the person is done with whatever they've been holding on to. They're done with their 3D life. They're done with this 3D path. And all of a sudden now they're feeling their feelings. Tower. Boom. They're feeling their feelings. And so it's like you can't go back. You can't go back. They know, and you know. It's like, I know that you know that you know that I know, right? Like we're both like this. Okay? And for some of you, this can be telepathy opening up with a twin flame. For some of you, this can be just your own internal knowing of like, okay, I see where this is going. I know where this is going. And if you're a student of astrology, if you're a student of tarot, and you're working with the energies that are in the world right now, there is some kind of real ending to a path, like a brick wall, like an ending to a path. Five of Cups is about loss. This is not without, Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Fives are about change. I think for a long time, I think we've been in this place of, oh, we don't know what's going to happen. We're not sure, right? But we're getting messages now, spiritually, that this change is coming. And I feel like some of you know that the big change is bringing new change to your life too. I think that some of you are going to be offered a new path based on what you have built to date. If you have built yourself, if you have healed wounds, if you have healed patterns, if you have done that, then the new path is highlighting that. It's also like, oh wow, I don't have to do those lessons anymore. I don't have to go through that anymore. I'm really being offered something totally different than the patterns I've had in the past. I'm really being offered that. This Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Wands is excitement. This is going to move forward very quickly. This is divine timing. And Three of Pentacles, let's see. Justice, Seven of Wands, Empress, Six of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. I keep getting this. Okay. So Judgment is this is a bit of a crossroads moment. This is a time when you're being kind of shown the possibilities. What is the new path for me? And I feel like some of you have resisted it. Also, some of you are resisting delivering news that something is over. Some of you don't want to deliver the news that something is over, or some of you know already that it's over, and it's like time to step onto the path of something new. Some of you have been awaiting another person ending a path or ending a situation, and they've been resisting telling you about this for whatever reason. I think it has to do with the fact that they may need help. With that Five of Pentacles, this person may have come through a really bad cycle and they need your help. I feel like they're resisting telling you for some reason. This can be a very masculine thing about like, I don't need no stinking help. I don't need no help. I don't want no help. And That's not really true. I think this masculine and feminine energy here are about what tools do each one of us have that is complementing the other one. I think the masculines who are like, I don't need any help, really need to employ their feminine energies and be more open to friendship, open to help, open to communicating, telling people what's going on. All right. I think that's important. I do think this person, I mean, I think if I'm just talking to some of you are paying attention to this in terms of your own internal masculine and feminine and saying, I don't want this outward presentation of myself to end. I don't want this 3D expression of myself to end, but it is ending. And some of you are really needing to embrace what you're getting in terms of your downloads. What are you hearing? What are you getting? And letting go of things, just letting things move off of your plate. There's so much new stuff coming in here. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. And there is some kind of hesitation here. What's the hesitation? King of Swords, Star, there's healing. Two of Swords, more hesitation. Eight of Cups. I think what I'm feeling here is that you alone or you with another person may feel that you're not equipped yet for this new path. You may have some kind of resistance about coming together with this person or starting this new path because you feel like you're not ready. You're ready. You heard it here first. And if you have become this hermit energy, you are ready for this next chapter. You are ready for it. I see so much resistance here, and I think it's mirrored in if you're waiting for this new love to come in, you're waiting for a new opportunity to come in, and you're really, sort of have an inner knowing that it's showing up. When it really shows up, it's like, oh, okay, I didn't know it was coming so fast. It's here, and you do know it. All right. So this is why I ask you to journal all the time, because I think if you go back in your journal, maybe all the way to last September, October, something like that, you may have been like, I see where this is going. Okay. And we have the World card. We have lots of closing up here. 10 of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune tells me that we're moving forward in a path that's going to be exciting and interesting. And like, there's no need to be afraid. There's no need to be afraid. Okay. You have done the work. There's no need to be afraid. All right. Let's see where this goes. Let's see where this goes. All right. No hesitations. Link is in the description box below if you want to continue on with me. Pathfinders, we're just going to keep on going. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.